What's up YouTube? This is Itachi here to bring you a different sort of video. This video is going to be pretty much about like the process of reviewing and all the good, the bad, and the ugly, especially with shoutouts, subscribing, and just YouTube in general. So what I'm going to start off talking about is just the process of reviewing. Every reviewer does this, not only just because we like doing it. I mean, I'm pretty sure 100% of us, the main reason for doing this is we like to do this. But everyone, especially starting off, everyone from the big boys to down to me, we all want subscribers, whether everyone admits that or not. And some people think that that's a bad thing or something, and it's really not. I mean, you want subscribers to be able to do more things. Like if you got a lot of subscribers, you're able to branch out. Like for instance, let's just say you only review one thing. Eventually you'll be, even when you're small, you'll still be known for that one thing. So if you branch out to something else, something related or unrelated, your channel is going to suffer because people are going to be like, oh, that's different. Whereas if you got a lot more subscribers, you're bound, your channel won't suffer as much. If I did something random, my channel wouldn't really benefit too much from that, versus someone who had a lot of subscribers. People would still check it out because they know that person, they know that YouTuber, and just because of that alone, they would still check it out even if it's different. But another thing is, like, I know shoutouts are like damn near taboo. Like you don't speak of it, and I think that's a good thing. But I think maybe a lot of people from the outside looking in don't really understand this whole process that we do. Like a lot of people say, like, if you're good, you're gonna be big, and that's just really not true. Like, it's not. I mean, you could be the best damn reviewer out there, better than anybody, hands down. And if you're new, you're still not going to get as much recognition as you would if you had more subscribers. YouTube is it's kind of funny. I mean, we all do this for pleasure, but YouTube is a business. I mean, obviously YouTube is a business, but what we do is a business also. It is not 100% just about your content. I would literally say it's 50-50. It's just normal odds. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, at least personally, I mean, even for me to subscribe to people, my criteria is you have to be consistent. I personally would subscribe if you are consistent. I don't care if you do it daily, weekly, or monthly. I like consistency, and I think that's what everyone should do. I mean, and that's how you get subscribers too. I mean, you need to be consistent, and you do need to have good content. If you're reviewing and you're just like looking everywhere and talking about random shit, then obviously you're not going to get subscribers or any views. So it is content. What you put out has to be good. But just because you put out good stuff does not mean that you're gonna just get views and subscribers. It's not like the whole, if you build it, they will come. Like, that's just not true. If you have, you got a network. I mean, that's what I'm learning. I mean, whether you believe it or not, even me starting out, I had one video on YouTube for like 2-3 years. It was an AMV, and that, I mean, I was pretty lucky. I admit that. I mean, it's got like over 100,000 views. And I just started reviewing it like within the past, I think like 2 months, give or take, and I was at like 30 subs, and even when I was making reviews, I would still get views, but like I would not get subscribers at all, because people didn't know me, so that's suspected. So I had to change venue real quick. So anyway, so as I was saying, when I first started doing reviews a few months ago, I would get views, but I would not get any subscribers. Like literally, I stayed at like 30 or 35, I think. But when I started branching out, like I subscribed to a lot of people, the big names and whatnot. But when I started commenting, doing comments and partaking in a few live streams, like when I started networking and became more known to people, is when I started rising up. I mean, I'm still small, I'm like at 90 subs now, 92. But I'm saying like it's not. No matter, I don't really care what you say, because like the fact is, it's not all about content. It is about networking. Like I don't even think the big names that are now, the big anime tubers, I don't think they would even be as big if it wasn't for networking. And, if they weren't commenting and doing live streams and just rubbing elbows with other people. And that's the name of the game. Like it's 50% your content, being good, being consistent, being what people want to hear. I mean, we're reviewers, so I mean, you're getting our voices for X amount of time. So you gotta be worth hearing. But it is about communicating with other people. Touching, rubbing elbows, winking. Giving someone a thumbs up. It's about networking. That is a big thing. And that's kind of like, as far as subscribing and shoutouts, like people say, like, if you're so good, people give you shoutouts. I mean, people feel the same about shoutouts as they do about subscribing, and like they're pretty much in the same category to me. Like, just because you're perfect, I mean, not that anyone is, but you can have the best damn videos on YouTube. And if you're not connected to bigger people, you're still not going to get shoutouts unless you personally know that person. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be able to communicate with other, anime tubers, and I think that is what I never got a shoutout, and I don't, I'm not trying to get one either. That's not what this video is about at all. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be able to do live streams with Gamma on Cloud 9, which I'm quite sure you heard of. You at least heard of Skyscraper Guy. And I've talked to Death Note Guy, Barankai 922, and I've even talked to Elite Ace a few times. Like, I was fortunate enough to be able to, rub elbows with people that have more subscribers and that are more known than me. And ultimately, I do think that was, it had a role in me getting more subscribers, because my name was out there. And that's pretty much all I'm trying to say. Like, subscribers, I mean, especially nowadays, like, subscribers are getting real picky. Back in the day, you can make a video with nothing and get subscribers. Like, now people are like, for whatever reason, they're pretty reserved about subscribing. And I mean, that's good. So it makes it, like, when people subscribe to you, it makes it all, I guess, more worthwhile. I feel good when people subscribe to me, that people actually care enough that they want to hear my opinion. But and as far as shoutouts, shoutouts are good. You're not just gonna get them because you're good. You're gonna get it because you're good and because you are known. I'm not saying you like super known, but you have to be relevant in order to get. I never really gave no one a shout out. I'm a small guy, but some people, I don't know too much about the anime community, but I've been on YouTube for a while, and I know some people just be like, I want a shout me out, and I don't particularly care for that. Like, to get a shout out to me, you need to fit the qualifications. Like, if you're uploading constantly and you're good, don't just cry for a shout out. Be elaborate. Like, I talked to a few people and they're like, do video responses to people, and that will get you out. But the main point, like that this all leads to continually, is getting known. Like, I don't know, I can't really stress this enough. Like, your content is not going to get you through by yourself. You need to be connected. Like YouTube, I mean, yes, we all do this for pleasure. I mean, but it's like, at least for me personally, you know, I like making reviews. I've got to do things in life that I would have never done if it wasn't for the anime reviews and manga reviews and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, we all put in hard work. All the way up from freaking Sawyer 7 Mage down to a one sub guy. You know, pretty much if you're putting a video on YouTube, you're pretty much, you know, doing hard work. Because no one's gonna put a video up there that they think is shit, you know. So everyone that does videos doing hard work. And for me personally, it's just like sometimes my shout out from a video, even if you've seen that, that's like what, 3 seconds long. But there's so much work went into it, you know. I learned how to use a new program. It took me like 3 hours to make. And it's like sometimes it's just like when you put so much into it, like sometimes you don't get the benefit or the reward that you may want out of it. I mean, I don't beg for subscribers. I mean, if you watch my videos, I'm just checking on myself. I say, you know, rate, comment, subscribe. You know, goes in one ear, goes out the other. My video, I got the subscribe button, but I wouldn't say I beg. I mean, I want subscribers who want to review my stuff, you know. And I mean, my videos do pretty good. Being new, I still get 50 to 100 views for reviews. My AMVs generally get between hundreds to thousands of views. So, I mean, I think I do good. But it's just like, it's so much bickering about subbing and shoutouts and all this other fun stuff. It's just like, I don't think people that view the videos probably can understand. But I think us people YouTubers that do make videos can understand that YouTube is a business. I mean, you're not going to get anywhere without communicating with other people. And I'm not talking about, you know, just like stalking somebody, just comment on everything they freaking do. But you have to put yourself out there, you know. Like me, Ryu Itachi. My name ain't known like that. And when I first started doing reviews, you know, I'm sure people would say, you know, who the hell is Ryu Itachi, you know. But the more you put yourself out there, you become known to people. I mean, and that's pretty much, you know, that's the gist of all of this. Like, we are all like interns almost, you know. We're competing for that job, and I mean, we're all doing our own work, and it's just like, I think like the main reason, you know, when people ask for subscribers, like, you get so much hate, but I don't think people understand, like, at least for me, and I think for a few other people, it's just like, you know, the work that we do. We just want a award for our hard work, you know. Being a reviewer, you gotta be on your game. Like, I was, you know, when I first started, I was talking with Bankai in Game 149 about Bleach. And I don't remember exactly what we were talking about, but like, we were just talking about something like Ichigo. And Bankai was like, oh, you remember like 5 years ago, like episode 30 when Ichigo did this? And I'm like, well, hell no, I don't remember. Like, I mean, like, that's how much work. Like, you have to know so much. I mean, my memory is not that good. And to see, you know, this guy who knew so much, you know, who knew what he was talking about, that was not only inspiring, but, you know, it made me want to be better too. Like, you know, I didn't know what he was talking about because it was so long ago, I forgot. But that just shows you as a viewer how much, what he does for his videos, you know. We were just talking randomly, and he brought in something that happened, you know, years ago back, and, you know, that took me for a shock. I'm like, you know, I had to re-watch what he was talking about just so I can remember. And, like, we all put in hard work. that's pretty much the whole message of this video. You know, YouTube, we do this for fun. Ultimately, I mean, I would say everyone does this for fun. I mean, we all like making reviews, communicating with other people, getting together. I mean, live streams are like a hit now. You know, you always see a live stream, and pretty much you see a live stream, it's probably like 5 to 10 people in it just talking. So I mean, we all do this for fun. But at the end of the day, you know, I would say we all want subscribers, because just for the simple fact that, you know, we all work pretty hard, and it's just like, you know, everyone wants to be congratulated for a job well done. You know, for people who watch this at work, you know, if you go into work and someone be like, hey, so and so, you know, you did a good job yesterday, that makes you feel good, right? It's pretty much like the same thing for us, you know, anime tubers, or, you know, whatever, anybody on YouTube. Like, when people comment, rate, and subscribe, that is, it's just like you telling us like we did a good job. So that's pretty much the gist of the video. I think I pretty much stated everything I wanted to talk about. So I hope you enjoyed. Please do not get mad at this video. If you dislike it or got a bad comment, please make sure to watch the whole video. This is not anything insulting. This is just a rant / discussion that I just wanted to get out. So this has been Ryu Itachi. Don't forget to rate the video up or down. If you rate it down, please tell me why. Don't be afraid to comment or subscribe. I do not bite. I will not stalk you. You know, I'm just a guy on YouTube, and that is it. Also, I forgot to mention. I always forget to mention, but don't forget, if you got a Facebook, don't be scared to like me and Game on Cloud 9's Facebook fan page. I will leave a link in the description below. See you later.